Good evening, everybody. Good day to y'all. We are reading not for much longer, but still until the end of the book of Bere'shiyth, Genesis. And the last chapter we had gotten on to was chapter 34 in this book. And a little recap on that was Yaakov had just purchased this plot of land outside of the city of Shechem, the descendants of the Hivi, and their sister, Yaakov's daughter, the boy's sister, Dinah, had went out to be with the daughters of the land of the city of Shechem, hang out, see what's going on, check out their customs. And Shechem, the son of Hamor, after whom the city of Shechem was named after, decides to take her and, do the deed. It says she was defiled. And so Yaakov was pretty grieved about this, and when her brothers found out about it, they were not in the best of mood when hearing this news. So when Hamor and Shechem come to talk to Yaakov and figure out a resolve for a dowry and whatever it is, he says, I'll do it. And basically saying money's no object, whatever it is, I'll give it to you. Doesn't matter. Nothing is too small for me. And so the brothers, hearing this, said, well, it's not right, y'all being not of our customs, and you have to do this one thing. You got to be circumcised to be able to be as us, and to take our daughter and be able to mix seed with us. And so this is actually one of the laws that the children of Yasharel have given to them when they are in the wilderness, is to not mix, not to intermarry with the other nations, because they don't follow the guidelines and instructions and commands that Yahweh has laid out for the children of Yasharel. So, they deceitfully say, well, if y'all are willing to, circumcise yourself, and not only yourselves, but every man in that city who dwells with you, every one of y'all need to be circumcised. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll do it. And so, who was first up? Shechem, of course, and says he was more honorable than all of them in his house to do it, because of the love he had for Dinah. And so this happened, and 3 days later, when ain't nobody able to walk, and I can only imagine the pain that they were going through. But on the third day, when everybody wasn't able to do anything, and barely maybe even move around, that Shimon and Levi, two of the sons of Yaakov, come belted with their sword. They're ready for war, and they kill every one of the men in that city and take everything. They spoil the entire city. Women, children, maid servants, all taken captive. Any livestock were taken as possession of theirs. All the goods of the city, food, any of that was taken as well. And Yaakov's like, yo, what the heck are you guys thinking that you're doing? We're strangers in this land, and you caused me to be an outcast. He says, you made me to stink upon the inhabitants of the land. What the heck were you guys thinking? And the boys' response were, well, he's gonna deal with our daughter or our sister as a prostitute? I don't think so. So they were Shimon and Levi. They've got some hot-headedness, but warrior like hot-headedness about them. And in a way, I guess you could definitely say righteous anger, but we are to leave vengeance to Yahuwah because he will repay, right? So but these guys pretty feisty. So with that's the conclusion of the storytelling part of Genesis Bere'shiyth chapter 34. Let's jump into 35, shall we? And Elohim said unto El Yaakov, Arise, go up to Beit El, and dwell there, and make there an altar unto Elohim that appeared to you when you fled from the face of Esau your brother. Then Yaakov said unto his household, and to all that were with him, Put away the strange Elohim that are among you, and be clean, and change your garments, and let us arise and go up to Beit El, and I will make there an altar unto Elohim, who answered me in the day of my distress, and was with me in the way which I went. And they gave unto El Yaakov all the strange gods which were in their hands, and all their earrings which were in their ears. And Yaakov hid them under the oak which was by Shechem. And they journeyed. And the terror of Elohim was upon the cities that were round about them, and they did not pursue after the sons of Yaakov. So Yaakov came to Luz, which is in the land of Canaan, that is Beit El. He and all the people that were with him, and he built there an altar, and called the place El Beit El, because there Elohim appeared to him when he fled from the face of his brother. But Deborah, Rivkah's nurse, died, and she was buried beneath Beit El under an oak, and the name of it was called Alan Bakut. And Elohim appeared unto El Yaakov again, and when he came out of Padan Aram, and blessed them. And Elohim said unto him, Your name is Yaakov, your name shall not be called any more Yaakov, but Yasharel shall be your name. And he called his name Yasharel. And Elohim said unto him, I am El Shaddai, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of you, and kings shall come out of your loins, and the land which I gave Abraham and Yitzhak, to you I will give it, and to your seed after you will I give the land. And Elohim went up from him in the place where he talked with him. And Yaakov set up a pillar in the place where he talked with him, even a pillar of stone. And he poured a drink offering thereon, and he poured oil thereon. And Yaakov called the name of the place where Elohim spoke with him, Beit El. And they journeyed from Beit El, and there was but a little way to come to Ephrathah. And Rachel travailed, and she had hard labor. And it came to pass, when she was in hard labor, that the midwife said unto her, Fear not, you shall have this son also. And it came to pass, as her soul was departing, for she died, that she called his name Ben-Oni. But his father called him Ben-Yamin. And Rachel died, and was buried in the way to Ephrathah, which is in Beit Lechem. And Yaakov set a pillar upon her grave, that is, the pillar of Rachel's grave unto this day. And Yasharel journeyed and spread his tent beyond Migdal Eder. And it came to pass, when Yasharel dwelt in the land, that Reuven went and lay with Bilhah his father's concubine, and Yasharel heard it. Now the sons of Yaakov were 12. The sons of Leah, Reuven, Yaakov's firstborn, and Shimon and Levi, and Yehuda, and Issachar, and Zebulun. The sons of Rachel, Joseph, and Benjamin. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, Dan and Naphtali. And the sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, Gad and Asher. These are the sons of Yaakov, which were born unto him in Padan Aram. And Yaakov came unto Yitzchak his father, and to Mamre, and unto Kiriath Arba, which is Hebron, where Abraham and Yitzchak sojourned. And the days of Yitzchak were 180 years. And Yitzchak gave up his spirit, and died, and was gathered unto his people, being old and full of days, and his sons Esau and Yaakov buried him. This is the concluding reading of Bere'shiyth, Genesis chapter 35. I'll see y'all on the next one. Shalom and blessings, y'all.